Well, hey there, YouTube. Petey Twofinger here. I couldn't sleep. It's like 6 a.m. and I've got a microphone set up here. I'm playing around with some different lighting. Yeah, the cat's joining me here. So, as you can see, I've got the effects panel open. Let me try to reduce some of that color. I've got the effects panel open on my Logitech webcam software. I use what's called a Logitech C910. But around the end, I think this was the one where you go to the settings and let me get this. We've got color.
He ran thinking I was in the kitchen, I guess. I'm in the bathroom. He sees me. He runs in with full force into the tub, but then the plunger's there, so he was like, you know.
Oh, the plunger's there because I was constipated yesterday. You know, I'm making a video, right?
Are you talking right now?
It's rolling, yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I clogged the toilet. I've never done that.
It's probably not you. It's probably the toilet.
It was a bit of a team effort.
It gets clogged on.
Well, I don't think it was tissue. Anyway, I got an idea for a set of videos, which we would call this peteys pedals. And what it is, I have a meager collection of guitar effects pedals here. Now, I'm not sure on the number of store-bought pedals versus the number of pedals that I've built. And the reason behind that is that I've bought a lot and I built a lot, but a lot of the pedals that I built, I wasn't thrilled with them, so I didn't box them up. They're in a box of PCBs, the box of shame, or I just threw them out if I didn't like it. So yeah, that's not to make any kind of excuse as far as my pedal building prowess. As you may know or may not know, I'm a pedal builder to the stars. I built a pedal for a guitar player who did a couple of world tours. And that's just wonderful for me. A big fat check, a hand-drawn thank you note from one of your guitar playing idols. I mean, like, this guy, seriously, like, and just an incredible guitar player. And to have that come back around to me was, what are you doing, Keaton? It felt really good. I'll put it that way. So let me restore to defaults. And should we keep the fire out? Man, what was that end of Comfortably Numb, where they've got this effect on in Pink Floyd The Wall? See that, honey?
I did. It's freaking me out.
The effect?
Yeah.
So the idea I had was, I've got this collection of pedals. I'm not going to go through the nightmare that would be selling this stuff. I'm going to keep it until I'm gone. And either one of my kids or my wife ends up selling it, one of my kids ends up with it. One of my kids does play guitar. So the problem is I built a lot of this stuff and I didn't label it. So there's no clue as far as exactly what the pedal is and what the knobs are. So I thought one thing I could do is go through them and make a small note and put it on the inside. But then while I'm doing that, I would also like to show you guys each pedal and give you a brief description. So it'd be like, welcome to Petey's Peds. This is Yeah, I'm not going to call it that. What?
It's quite funny.
Petey's Peds. Yeah, I think that works. Welcome to Petey's Peds, episode 001. This is the Canine Overdrive. Starting the series off with a bang. This was one where I was a bad boy, and I asked Santa to bring me a pedal. And I had been going through an overdrive phase where I was playing with overdrive, reverb, and tremolo. So the K-Line is a newer ROHS. It's a through hole. It's not SMD. And it's got a treble and a bass knob. So it's a 2-band EQ, volume and gain. And this is a wonderful sounding overdrive. If you like the Bad Monkey, this is different than the Bad Monkey. But if you like the Bad Monkey, you would like this too. I'm going to say in gain slightly less than the Bad Monkey, but I mean, man, it's really close. Like, it is a different pedal. The EQ acts a little differently on the low end, but it's close. And this is a sturdy, pretty well made unit. It's got true bypass, and the only thing that I would say is the jacks are on the side. I prefer it when they're on the end, but it's tough to squeeze all that in. You gotta lower the pots and do some chisel work on the bottom of the chassis to make that happen. And this, forget what size they call this one, like an MXR size chassis. So yeah, the K-Line Overdrive is just an awesome pedal. For its price, you can get them for $25 from eBay China. That's where you get the K-Line. Now, my main complaint, I really like the knobs. I think these are this MXR style knob too, and they have a set screw on them so they don't go anywhere. But only thing that I did run into was one of the rubber feet came off, and I caught that and was able to super glue that back on. So if you're not going to Velcro it, when you get yours, I would say rip them all off and super glue them. Or if you're really crazy, remove the whatever glue is on there, run them across a file, and then use automotive epoxy, something like JB Weld, rather than super glue. Anyway, that's my idea. Like I have a pedal board in the next room. It's actually 3 pedal boards, and they're double tiered. And I think there's 28. There is 28 pedals in there, and then there's some extras on the side. So there's multiple areas in this home. Like, pretty much, there's pedals everywhere. And recently, my wife brought some down from storage, which I don't recall ever telling anyone to put pedals in storage. I'm sure I did if they're up there, but so it's going to be a challenge. I know it's going to end up being like, where is that 1967 Maestro FC1B? You know, there's going to be stuff like that. But I kind of need to do this in one way or another, is get them all in one room on one piece of paper. In this case, I'll make a series of videos. So what do you guys think? Petey's Peds, Petey's Pedals? I don't think I'm going to do audio demos though. If there's a call for it, yeah, I could satisfy that. But if I'm going to start plugging this stuff in, then I'm never going to get it done. I need to basically pull them up, explain what they are, what's good or bad about them, about the value of it, where you get it, interesting stuff about the circuit, or if I built it, you know, keep them to like around under 10 minutes of the video. So what do you guys think of my idea? Let me know what you think. It's probably going to happen either way, but just a heads up, and peace.